Puan Azura. Today, me, myself, Anjali, and my teammates who are Ishwarnath, Murugan, and Townis are going to explain about the business model canvas. Firstly is customer segments, and then propositions, and then channels, and customer relationship, revenue streams, key activities, key resources, key partnerships, and cost structure. So I'll be explaining the key partners and key resources. So firstly, key partners are the relationships that we have with other business, governmental and non-consumer entities that help our business model work. This can be the relationships that our company has with our suppliers or manufacturers. A business partnership is when two commercial entities from an alliance, which may either be a loose relationship where both entities retain their independence and are at liberty to form more partnership, or an exclusive contract which limits the two companies to only that one relationship. Partners and partnership can be categorized into four different types. Firstly, strategic alliance. These types of alliance are between non-competitors. So if we are working through different channels, like a news agency can supply news to both online and offline channels. Secondly is co-opetition. This can also be strategic partnership between partners, such as partnership will help spread the risk both companies may take. It may also help when both partners are trying to do something new. Additionally, it could mean a confirmed supply stream. Thirdly, joint ventures. Another thing could be to develop a joint venture in a new business. Both partners could have a mutual interest in developing new business, possibly due to the emergence of a new market or access to a new geographic area. Both organizations will only opt for such an option if they both provide some inputs into the business. And lastly, buyer-supply relationships. These are the most common type of partnerships which assures that we have a reliable source of supplies coming in, and for our supply, this means they have steady confirmed buyer for their product. And then nextly is key resources. Key resources is the building blocks describing the most important assets needed to make a business model work. Every business model requires them, and it is only through them that companies generate value proposition and revenues. Key resources can be physical, financial, intellectual, and or human. Key resources can be categorized into four broad types. Firstly is physical, then intellectual, then human, and lastly is financial. In addition, a company has the option of leasing its key resources or owning them, as well as taking on key partners who will provide access to these resources. Thank you.
Hi Miss, my name is Tawnish Prakash. Today, I'm going to talk about value proposition and customer relationship. Okay, the first one is value proposition. A value proposition refers to the value a company promises to deliver to customers should they choose to buy their product. A value proposition is part of a company's overall marketing strategy. Our company's product is a very comfort product. Our product is accessible and very easy to buy on local stores and on online platforms. The richness of our product's fabric is very nice and stylish. Our product will also bring comfort to our customers when they wear it. The price of our product is also very reasonable and affordable. There will be also special seasonal offers. For example, there will be offers for Hari Raya, Deepavali, and Chinese New Year. Okay, the second one is customer relationship. Customer relationship are the relationship that a business has with its customers and the way which it treats them. Customer relations is the department within a company that deals with compliance from customers. Our company will be very loyal to our customer to gain trust and increase our business. Our company is also ready to consider new customers every day. Customers' feedback will be respected and we'll do our best to correct it if there is any problem. Our company has also trained a group of employees to be proactive in responding to issues from customers so that we can gain trust from our customers. Finally, our company will also assure that quality of our product is good and satisfied for the customers. Thank you.
Hi Miss, my name is Murugan, son of Selvakumar. I am going to present about key activities and cost structure. The first one is key activities. According to the strategizer, when it comes to the business model canvas, key activities are any activities that your business is engaged in for the primary purpose of making a profit. Business activities includes operation, marketing, production, problem solving, and administration. The first one is ensure the qualities of the clothes. We will make sure that our clothes quality really good and make customer trust on us. The second one is comfortable fit. When our customer wear our Frank company's clothes, we will make sure that our clothes really comfortable to wear it. The third one is observe environmental friendly. We 100% will sure that we will give good service to our customer to make our customer feel comfort and friendly to us. The fourth one is designing new styles all the time. We will design a lot of new style clothes, and not only that, we will follow the latest trend to design our clothes. Moreover, we will design festival clothes before festival comes, such as Hari Raya, Chinese New Year, Deepavali, and more. The last one is distributing and selling. We will offer for sale when festival days and special days come. We will advertise for sales to attract more customers to buy our clothes. The second one is cost structure. The cost structure defines all the costs and expenses that your company will incur while operating your business model. In order to populate the cost structure block of your business model canvas, your team must consider the most important cost to your business and create hypotheses for these expenses. The first one is operation. Operation costs, like we will include direct cost of goods sold, and other operation expenses will include rent, payroll, and other overhead costs, as well as raw materials and maintenance expenses. Moreover, operating costs include non-operating expenses related to financing, such as interest, investment, or foreign currency translation. The second one is design. We will allocate some funds to do our designing, like design clothes, cloth designing materials, transport, and more. The third one is wastage. We will also use the wastage fabrics to produce simple products like handkerchief and socks. And then our company have also hired some professional accountants to manage the capital, furniture, depreciation, bank loan, and interest. The last one is our company has also allocated some funds to our building costs and advertisement fabric buying costs. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Miss. I'm Ishwana, son of Munasegren. So here I'm going to explain on customer segmentation, channels, and one more is revenue streams. So customer segmentation is the practice of dividing a customer based into groups, individuals that are similar in specific ways relevant to marketing such as age, gender, interest, and spending habits. So our target people are most probably teenagers because these age teenagers who are aged from 13 to 19 likes wearing more design of clothes and loves wearing it for their own happiness. For example, modern wear, young youth, denim lovers, designers, and especially for college or university students. So this type of people prefer more quality products with more design. And our company think we have fulfilled the idea of these teenagers. And by doing so, we guaranteed that they won't get cheated. So they can trust us and they can buy the design they love and they can wear wherever they go. In addition, the way they wear also won't be so unsatisfying because we design it with a cultural and discipline format. So secondly is channel. So what is channel? A channel may refer to a distribution system for businesses or a trading range between support, resistance on a price chart. Distribution channels describe the method by which a product moves from producer to consumer. So social media advertisement, which is, for example, we do promo videos and advertisements based on our product that we are selling and upload at our social media platform, which is like example, Instagram, Facebook, and etc. So banners and pamphlets are also produced by our company to attract more people to buy our company products. So we also take the responsible and send the pamphlets that we are made by hand to hand that people around us. So this will make people believe us more. So the last point is revenue streams. So revenue streams are the various sources from which a business earns money from the sales of goods or the provision of services. So the types of revenue that a business records on its accounts depends on the types of activities carried out by the business. So targets on t-shirt, shirts, and jacket fabrics. So first of all, most people that search for t-shirts and shirts for their traveling purposes and gathering, especially for teenagers. So jackets most probably go for summer season. So design that we make for t-shirts and shirts will attract more people to buy our products. And the quality of the products that we are making was 90% good guaranteed. So jacket also more go for old people, and our quality jackets will prevent people from any emergency or any happiness situation. So comfortable and affordable clothes. So people should not be worried on our products because it is suitable for all type of people, and we have made for so many sizes that people can buy for their own comfort. So sizes won't be a problem for people or customers. So the price that we fix for our products are reasonable. It is not expensive and it is not cheaper. Every type of people can buy and wear it for their own happiness. And that's all from me, and that's all from our presentation. Thank you.